Hello, I am Bishop Paul S. Morton, and you are watching Epitome TV.
So, hi, I'm Zakia Larry, and I'm so excited to be here this evening. I'm fortunate enough to be doing double duty. I'm a former journalist, so I had the opportunity to do some interviews on the red carpet on behalf of Epitome TV. But most exciting, I'm also a presenter of the Spotlight Award tonight.
The Spotlight Award. So who you going to be presenting the Spotlight Award to tonight?
Well, there are about 8 nominees, and all of them have made an incredible contribution in their community. They're using the light of God to inspire others. And so I don't know who the winner is yet, but based on their community projects and outreach and how they're using their own light, we're going to have a winner for the Spotlight of the Year award, and I am so fortunate to be presenting that award.
Oh, man, that's a blessing, and it's a blessing to have you here in your beautiful dress on this red carpet event. Like I say, at the Epitome Magazine Award Show.
I am speechless because I am here with none other than the publishers, founders of Epitome Magazine, and the creators behind this incredible evening. Tonight, the 6th annual Epitomes Red Carpet and Awards ceremony, the Johnsons. Do I have to introduce them? Y'all know who this is, Todrick and Monica Johnson. And so let's just get into the minds of these amazing couple who just walks their purpose. Let's figure some things out with them this evening. So Todrick and Monica, this is a huge evening. You've put a lot of work into it. I personally know the sleepless nights that you guys have been going through. Talk to us a little bit about why. Why is this event even important?
Well, it's very important because we celebrate people just doing everyday ordinary things. So that's why it's very important. We celebrate what matters, and people in the community really matters. They are the people that keep the world going. So that's why we celebrate them. Yes.
Absolutely. I totally agree with Todrick. I just believe that there's enough chaos in the world, and bringing inspiration and bringing motivation to people, to give people hope and to give them light in a time when it's so dark. That's why Epitome really does exist. And I think that when you do that, you become a light to the world. And that's what we want to exemplify, being a light to people, no matter what walk of life you're in, but always being a light that's going to shine.
So this is the 6th annual. This is the 6th annual. This is not your first rodeo. Okay. So what can we look for in the future? You're at number 6. You're not a baby in this awards game anymore. What can we look for from Epitome Magazine and Epitome TV and the Epitomes moving forward?
Well, the next one that we do them every 2 years. So the next one we do is going to be our 10th year for the magazine itself. It'll be our 10th year, and then it'll be our 7th one for the Epitomes. So we're going to celebrate that whole year. And we're going to bring everything out on that one, the Epitomes. So you guys just get ready for that one.
Get ready.
So exciting.
Yes.
When I go back, and I look at the initiation of Epitome and where it has come from the beginning to where we've seen it now, it's totally been the move of God. And just seeing how he has just sustained us from the foundation, that's where you know that it's really about him. And I'm getting emotional now because I think about the beginning of it, and I think about the sacrifice. I think about the work, but I think about doing it for the kingdom.
Yes.
And when we're doing it for the kingdom, it's really not about what people say, but it's about what he says. And at the end of the day, we definitely want to please him at the end of the day. And if it's not pleasing him, then it's not worth doing.
And then you spoke a little bit about highlighting people in the community, everyday people doing extraordinary things. But also, I happen to know one of the sponsors here is That Girl Is Smart. And I'm standing here with the founder of That Girl Is Smart, and I'm fortunate enough to be a board member. Talk to me about why That Girl Is Smart is sponsoring the Epitomes. And I got to tell y'all, it's not just because of the fact that you all are a married couple. Is it about purpose?
It's totally about purpose. I think That Girl Is Smart is about engagement. And it really goes back from me as a little girl who didn't know who I was, trying to find my authentic self, trying to stand in my truth, to understand that every girl is smart, she's magnificent, she's authentic, resourceful, and talented. And I truly believe that when we tap into the little girl from 6 all the way to adulthood, there's so much brokenness that's around. And I think that once the brokenness is identified, we can propel them to live their authentic selves. It just brings me so much hope, and that's why That Girl Is Smart is part of this, because I'm part of this, and That Girl Is Smart is going to impact the whole world, because people now are looking for something that they can latch onto, some hope, something they can take their hands and just pull them up out of the bootstraps and just give them love and excitement. And that's what That Girl Is Smart does. It does exactly that. It ignites them, it informs them, it inspires them to live a life that's impactful and that's with integrity.
This girl is smart.
That girl is smart.
He said his girl is smart. And last question, we're talking about breakthrough and honoring people, and the theme is flowing, right? The Epitomes, That Girl Is Smart, empowering and blessing people through breakthrough. Speaking of breakthrough, there's a book. There is a book. Can you take it from here and tell our audience what we're talking about?
What she's speaking about is that I wrote my first book, and my book is called A Shift from Broken to Breathtaking. And it talks about me as a little girl who didn't know her mom, who didn't know her father, but who's just allowed the goddess of God just to transcend through me. And it's actually being debuted here at the Epitomes. So it's been a tremendous ride, because when you look at me, unless I tell you my story, you definitely wouldn't think that I've been through all that I've been through. So you gotta get the book. Check out themonicajohnson.com, and I promise you, you will always shift from broken to breathtaking. No matter what your trials are, your circumstances are, when you begin to hear my story, you'll be impelled. Matter of fact, you'll jump out of your box and you'll say, if she did it, then I know that I can do it too.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
We're here with creators of award shows, magazines, books, movements for girls. The Johnsons, Todrick and Monica Johnson, at the 6th Annual Epitomes. Thank you all so much for this incredible evening.
Thank you, Miss Larry. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're watching Epitome TV. I am Zakia Larry, and I am here with the Bishop, Paul Morton. Bishop.
Zakia, how are you?
I'm doing well, and I'm so excited to talk to you this evening. Thank you so much for this interview.
Believe me, I am just glad to be here.
Bishop Morton, I've been saying this, the weather here is not the best, and I know that it took some effort for you to get here. Talk to me a little bit about why it was important for you to be here this evening.
Well, you know, to me, it is very, very important when you have a great event like this put on by Epitome that is just so concerned about people going to the next level. Sometimes you just have to press your way to make it happen, and I wanted to be a part, of course, just to be honored. I'm here to say thank you. So, hey, I came through the rain to say thank you.
Through the rain and say thank you. I love that. I love that. So one thing that the Epitomes does is they honor regular people doing extraordinary things, and it's highlighted by industry and luminaries in Christendom such as yourself. How important is it for you to lend your presence and voice to a space that's honoring everyday folks who may not have that name recognition?
Well, I think that's important because even from things that I have gone through, I am able to share with others, to let them know that you can make it, you can be successful, there's discipline that you got to deal with, be the best that you can be. So if I can encourage somebody else to realize that that's the key, longevity will take place as I'm experiencing that in my life. I am so grateful for that. So I believe that my responsibility is to show others how to do it. So I'm just glad to be here.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. And you're watching Epitome TV, and I'm with none other than award-winning journalist Rebecca Lopez. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi.
How are you? I'm well.
Thank you.
Rebecca, you're here at the 6th Annual Epitomes. Talk to me a little bit about why you're here.
Well, I'm getting an award. They called it the Media Mogul Award, and I'm honored because I know that they could have given this award to so many other journalists in this community, but that they chose me says a lot, I hope, about my work and my commitment to the community.
Absolutely. You have an incredible commitment to the community. But what I'd love your insight on, Rebecca, is that you do journalism across the board for everyone, all sorts of stories, folks from all walks of life. And Epitome Magazine is a faith-based event. How does that feel for your work to be nominated and recognized, rather, in an arena that's strictly Christian, even though you represent us all?
Well, it's interesting because early on in my career, I felt like it was a lot about me. And as I got older and as I rededicated my life to Christ, I noticed that the types of stories that were coming my way were just different. They were spiritual in nature. And so I've gotten an opportunity now to be that voice and to bring God into some of my stories, which is unusual in a secular business like I'm in. But I think that those stories resonate with everyone. People want to be inspired. They want to feel good. And so I hope that the stories that I'm doing now have some sort of redeeming quality. So even though it might be a tragedy, for instance, I did a story on a woman who was raped by a serial killer. Well, she took that and made it into her purpose now, and she's an incredible voice for victims. And so in my story helped her get there. So I hope that at the end of the day, there's some redeeming quality to something that I'm doing, even if I'm covering tragic events.
That's so powerful. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And have an evening as wonderful as you are.
You're so beautiful. Thank you.
So I am Pat Smith, and you are watching Epitome TV.
Hi, this is Zakia Larry, and you're watching Epitome TV. I am here with the Pat Smith, philanthropist, author, motivator, woman of God.
Mother of 5.
Mother of 5, wife. The list goes on and on. Pat, how are you this evening?
I am phenomenal. I'm just so happy.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal. I was telling Monica, it's surreal. Like, I've been a big fan of Epitome Magazine. I've watched people be honored over the years and showcased for their ministry, and it's just like, wow, it's mind-boggling that God would use you in this way, and that I've been able to really grow in Him in a way that just couldn't have even imagined for myself. So it's humbling.
Speaking of it being humbling, you build women every day, and in a sense, that's honoring them. What does it mean for you to step from behind the veil of honoring others so often and be honored this evening?
Let me tell you, it is way more easy for me to honor others. I know I was born to do that, to inspire other people, to celebrate other people. So it's easy for me. This is hard. Like, literally right now, I'm very uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I'd rather be interviewing you about you right now. But no, it's, again, like I said, this is surreal, but for me to honor other women or other people in general is so exciting for me. I love seeing the best in people. I love impacting people's lives. I love seeing them grow, especially growing in Christ. And that's what I've been called to do. So for me, that's easy, very easy.
So, Pat, when this evening is over, what's the first thing you plan on doing?
Going to get me a Whopper from Burger King. I know, right? I'm starving already. It's like dinner time. So that's my favorite treat. Everybody knows I'm a burger girl. So if I can get me a Whopper cut in half with a large fry, supersize it, and a chocolate shake, that's what I'm going to do when I leave here with my kids.
And me, because I love Whoppers. Who doesn't? All day.
My girl.
Love you so much. Congratulations. Thank you for being here this evening.
Thanks for having me. I really am honored. I'm honored.
Hi, this is Zakia Larry with Epitome TV, and I have none other than Miss Blair. So, talk to us about why you're here this evening at the Epitome's 6th annual celebration.
Well, first of all, good evening. I am here thanks to the Epitome family for nominating me for Artist of the Year. I'm just ecstatic tonight. I'm just overjoyed and just happy to see everybody and be in the company, and also doing the tribute to the musical tribute to Pat Smith for Woman of the Year. So that's what I'm here for tonight, and to enjoy everybody and just be a part of this beautiful occasion. Todrick and Monica, they always do it up, and I just am so excited to be a part and be here to support them.
And so I'll just ask one more question. You do events and performances, and you're a busy woman of God. For those Epitome folks who are watching, can you talk to us a little bit about how to keep going? How do you do it all, and how can we continue to push through too, even through busy schedules?
You know what? You just have to remember what your call is. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you have that breath again. That means God wants you to do it again. Even if we have a certain time where we just don't want to do it, that's the main thing, is knowing that I'm doing it for God. And learning those, because I mean, we've all been to a place where we wanted to give up and quit and everything like that. But, you know, the ultimate prize is doing what we do for Him. Only what we do for Christ will last, you know, and that's the way we're supposed to live. And then if we get that in our head and get that in our spirit and in our mind and transform that direction, then we won't have to be concerned with anything else that'll make us quit, make us give up. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to everything you will be doing this evening. Epitome Magazine, breaking news. Breaking news.
There he is over there. He's over there. I will be getting married November 1. November 1st. You heard it first. Epitome TV. You know, it's a little private thing. But yeah, I am. I'm so excited.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Because I know you're planning.
Yeah. I know, right?
And you made it here for us anyway. So God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Wow. So we're here at the 6th annual Epitome Awards. Talk to me a little bit about why you came out this evening in the weather, with your busy schedules, but you're here. Talk to us a little bit about why.
Well, we count it an honor to be here. We're personal friends of the Johnsons, so Todrick and Monica are dear friends of ours. But additionally, we're nominated this year for a Covenant Connection Award. So we're doubly excited. On top of that, this is our first Epitome Award. So we're excited about hearing from all the amazing pastors, leaders, music ministers who are here tonight. But it's also an opportunity for us to celebrate as husband and wife. And then we also brought our leadership team to celebrate with us as well.
Yes.
So speaking of your award this evening, you just said you brought your leadership team with you. So our Epitome audience loves to find out what pastors do and how they do it so that they can also reach the next level in their ministries. So with that being said, why was it important to have your leadership here with you on a night that is almost like a day off for some?
Yes.
Well, it was important to us because we believe that one is too small a number to accomplish anything great. The measure of success we've achieved up until this point, 5 years in, is really a result of the amazing team, the amazing leaders we have around us. Wendy and I could not do it by ourselves. And so we think it's important to celebrate the people who've made all of this possible. And so we invited them to be a part of this nomination with us. So we love to invest in our people, and we believe in celebrating important moments together.
And another reason we invited them, we are in a portable situation. We don't have our own building yet. And so we have to be creative with ways to connect. And sometimes when you're a mobile church, a lot of things are transactional all the time. So this gives us an opportunity to be relational with the people and just get cute, have a date night. Even in the rain, it's like drop the kids off and just make sure you bring a good umbrella. And plus, being in ministry, you also want people to show up for your events, especially when you've labored over them. So we would not have missed it. We wanted to, whether we were nominated or not, just knowing that they were coming up, we knew that we were going to be here this year just to support the work that they're doing.
Well, thank you. Congratulations. And have a wonderful evening. Yes.
And can I just commend you and Epitome Magazine for the wonderful work you guys are doing. I love what you say. just gospel, no gossip, and just the content in the magazines to encourage pastors and ministers and their families and churches. Congratulations to you on the incredible work and the content that you produce every quarter. So thank you. Thank you.
What an honor. Nominees giving out awards of graciousness. You only get this here at the 6th annual Epitomes. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
I'm Marty Martin, and you're watching Epitome TV.
Hi, I'm Zakia Larry here with Epitome TV, and I am here with Marty Martin at the 6th annual Epitomes Red Carpet and Awards Show. Marty, how are you feeling? Tell me you're feeling as amazing as you look.
I feel really good, and I'm so excited to be here and with this great celebration tonight, and everybody looks so beautiful. It's just great to be out.
Absolutely. So, Marty, I'm just going to be honest. Epitome TV, you guys may not know this, but the weather is really crummy right now. But you made it out. Talk to me a little bit about why it was important for you to be here this evening.
First of all, I have a personal relationship with Monica, and I love Monica Johnson with all my heart. And so, but I wanted to be here because I believe in the celebration of people in doing their faith and living out their faith and them being celebrated for what they do. And so I'm excited to be here, weathering the storms or whatever it is. It's good to be out.
Absolutely. And then before we go, would you just give our Epitome TV watchers a little word of encouragement or inspiration? They look to the magazine and folks like you this evening for a little bit of inspiration. What can you say to them who may be at home and watching this fabulous celebration thinking, well, how do I get there? Maybe I'm behind. What can you say to those folks?
You know what I would like to say? I think a lot of people are working on a lot of things, especially in the faith realm right now. And there's one thing in Daniel, at the end of Daniel was wondering, and he asked God, and he said, Lord, what is going to come of everything that I'm doing right now? What is going to come of all of the work? And he turned around and he said, you know what? That's not for you to know right now. But let me tell you one thing to keep you encouraged. Just remember, many will be changed and many will be saved. And he said, that's all you need to know.
You're watching Epitome TV. I'm here with Cece Godbold. Cece, why are you here this evening? You brave the rain, the Dallas weather. There's got to be a reason, Cece. Talk to us.
Well, it is. I've been nominated for the Epitomes Artist of the Year Award, and I'm also going to be ministering in song tonight. So that's why I'm here. By the grace of God, I made it.
Cece, a lot of our Epitome TV watchers, as well as the readers, are women who multitask. And speaking of multitasking, not only are you receiving an award, but you're also ministering. Can you talk to us? Can you just give us a few quick tips on how to be able to balance and do it all? How can you do it?
Well, you know, I think prayer is the key. And with God being in the center of everything that you do, it can be done. Sometimes it is a little difficult, but if it's your passion and if it's something that you really love to do, because singing is my passion, and so whatever I have to do to make sure I can make it happen with job and all that, I'm going to do it because that's my first love. Yes, by any means necessary. Got to do that.
Well, congratulations on what's already an amazing evening for you. God bless you as you walk this path and as you are being honored, and thank you for even blessing us and honoring us with your voice this evening.
Thank you, and God bless you, and thank you for having me.
Hi, this is Zakia Larry. You're watching Epitome TV, and I am here with Coach Anna McCoy at the 6th Annual Epitomes Red Carpet and Awards presentation. How are you this evening?
I am excellent.
Wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about why you're here this evening and what it means to you?
Well, first of all, I absolutely love Todrick and Monica. I've been supporting them for a number of years. I'm so proud of them. I've seen them grow, excel, and really come into their own, and I'm just so proud of them. I'm here as a presenter to present an award to Pat Smith, whom I absolutely love and is an amazing woman, and she'll receive the Woman of Excellence Award tonight, and deservingly.
Speaking of Woman of Excellence, you embody that as well.
Well, I was the first recipient, might I say.
I love it. I love it, yes.
So, you know, it's a great legacy to be a part of.
Yes. So as you pass down this award tonight,
Yes.
how does that feel?
Well, I think there are so many women of excellence, and this is actually a time that women are actually arising. They're coming into their own. They're coming into leadership positions. I mean, they're encouraging each other. We're learning how to collaborate and really how to come together. And I absolutely love just being a part of this and finding any woman that has a dream or a vision who really wants to achieve that, and then begin to see them move forward in it.
Well, thank you so much. Have a phenomenal show.
Thank you very much. Bam!